Hey, Brøndby fans, what are you doing? Like, who throws a dead rat? Honestly,
I mean,
who throws a dead rat? Run the Austin Powers clip.
Oh, that really hurt. I'm gonna have a lump there, you idiot. Who throws a shoe? Honestly.
All right, so the description, basically, to give you a little bit more context, game between the Copenhagen Derby, between Copenhagen and Brøndby in the Danish Super League. It just got gruesome really quick, so we have a clip to throw to you. It won't come in the form of a dead rat, but it will be a clip, so take a look.
Oh.
Is that a dead mice or a dead rat?
It says rat. I trust the source. Oh, 2 angles. Oh!
Like, what are you doing?
Okay, so before we get into other extremely strange living things thrown onto, or dead things thrown onto a pitch, rink, or field, or diamond, I need to know whether or not someone brought a dead rat from home. I need to know, because if so, that's just weird, right? There is a line that has to be drawn between what you are allowed to bring into a stadium. Now, water bottles usually not allowed, because God forbid you fill it with water and throw it at somebody. You can severely damage somebody. You also can't bring a water bottle on a plane. Michael Vick also tried to hide weed in a water bottle, which is amazing, because that's something that you can't bring it on a plane, hidden in something that you can't bring on a plane. In this case, the dead rat. Or, and I'm not judging your stadium, Copenhagen Derby fans.
Those dead rats around the stadium.
Is there a dead rat in the stadium? Or maybe that there happened to be a dead rat beneath them and the person was like, oh, fuck.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, when I first seen this, my mind wasn't drawn the way yours was to how the feasibility of getting the dead rats.
All I can think of
But now I'm thinking about it, like,
all I can think
what are these guys, if they're leaving their house and their missus, love, I'm checking out, she's like, okay, if you got everything, you got your bank card, you got your phone, you got your dead rat, and they're like, yep, all good, and then they walk through the metal detectors, the dead rat doesn't go off, and even if they do search the bag, they're like, is there a reason you brought your dead rat? Oh, he's not dead, he's just sleeping. He loves football.
His name is Algernon. He comes from a great story called Flowers from Algernon. He's finding his way home.
He's a really, really nice rat. He's not going to do any problem, and he's definitely here for a cause. Yeah, to be thrown at Copenhagen players.
By the way, the form, I gotta say.
Yeah, he needs to do
Maybe you should find a different corner kick taker.
How many animal rights activists are going to be mad
for rats? No, you don't get animal rights for rats.
Yeah, you're right.
It's gross. It's like saying the cockroach. We should be more gentle towards the cockroach.
But Jason, this isn't the first time.
Whoa, we had some research. So there's a great tradition. I don't know if great's the right word.
There's a tradition.
There's a tradition. Detroit Red Wings hockey, which is hilarious because we're talking about one of the teams who had the longest active playoff streak, who didn't make the playoffs this year and is not in the NHL playoffs, Stanley Cup playoffs. They're getting some focus because since 1952, when it took only 8 games to win the Stanley Cup, there was 2 best-of-7 series, so you needed to win 8 games of those 15. Fans threw octopus, dead octopus, or octopi, onto the rink. Why, Francis? Octopi have 8 legs. I'm sorry, 8 tentacles, right? And you need 8 wins. So isn't that creative? But that tradition continued. Like, we have footage, of course. Oh, man. Oh! Ew, see him? Look at, oh, you can kind of see it in the top left of the screen. You can see the tentacles flopping. I really need to know via the comment section. I need you guys to do some research, some homework. Please find me a video of a ref getting hit by an octopus. Like, please.
So if it's the 8-leg thing, then why don't we just bring a bunch of spiders and just throw them out on the ice?
True story. I have arachnophobia. I don't like spiders. They freak me out. I have very few fears. I'd rather get up in front of 10,000 people in my underwear and give a speech than deal with one spider in the corner.
Yeah, you've told me about spiders.
No fear of death, no fear of public speaking, no fear of sharks, no fear of the deep, no fear of oceans. Drastic phobia of spiders.
And you're forgetting that we know each other very well. You don't like clowns either.
I don't like, no, I have a big fear of clowns, which is why I won't be seeing it.
Halloween Horror Nights with Jason Rubin.
Oh, that was messed up, yeah. I don't like clowns. I can't believe that was part of the tour, was like, and then there's the dead crazy clown holding a balloon. You guys are terrible people. Driving back from work about a week ago, spider crawling above the, like just on the hood of the, not on the hood of the car, but like.
On the other side?
No, on my side. So it's like above me, and you see it in your peripherals, and I'm like driving, like looking up, like not looking at the road, freaking the hell out. Not freaking out, but inside I'm like panicking because I freeze. It's like a fear, it just happens. And I pull over to the side of the road, or pretty much in the middle of traffic, get out of the car, and just start going ham with my shoe, smacking the windshield, smacking the top of it, until it was dead into a million pieces.
I know.
And then I took a bag, an old bag I had in the car, and just, and because I couldn't touch it, and just left a giant bag with one mutilated spider, and I'm coming for the rest of you.
Hey Jason, meme, we're trying to reference the memes that we send between Arthur. What about that video of the guys, hey, what do you call a phobia of chainsaws? And some guy commented saying, common sense. Jesus Christ. Anyway.
We have a great thread. Arthur is one of the, I called him a helper guy once. Arthur is
He called him the help?
He's the help. Arthur is a producer for the Young Turks main show. Yeah, producer sounds nicer.
Producer and editor.
He's the king of memes. Mary is the queen of memes.
Yeah, he's got.
They are not a couple.
He's fantastic.
But they could be.
So the whole context of bringing up the octopus is it's not the first time that weird animals have been thrown onto the field.
Or just body.
Especially when it comes to soccer ball. We remember Luis Figo's fiasco where he made that controversial move from Barcelona to Real Madrid, and then he was met with some pigheads. There were pigheads.
There was multiple? Because I have a picture of one of the pigheads.
No, there was a pig. Well, pigheads. I'm sure there was several.
Potato.
Someone threw it to him. They didn't. They kind of like that was one of the weirdest objects. There was bottles and everything thrown at them. And the one thing that I remember from this, which everyone should take from an example, Puyol, man, the guy was going absolutely insane at his own fans, kicking bottles back into the side and throwing them back away and saying to his fans, what in God's earth are you doing? We're here trying to play football and you're causing a problem here. That is who you have to grow up to be. Puyol with that bomb. Great bomb.
How long ago was the Figo incident?
I think that was like 2003 maybe?
Pigageddon? Because today, April whatever, I've lost track, is the 10-year anniversary of Messi's greatest goal, according to...
I feel so old, man. I remember watching that.
Getafe.
What a goal.
I'm not done. I got one more and then we can get out of here.
What other animal?
We're going back to the 17th century.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Europe. So your people's fault. Actually, I guess my ancestors' fault too. Fox tossing. Oh, we got two pictures. We have a book that I actually recommend reading. So I was flipping through it today on Google Books. It actually seems part upsetting and part unbelievable. So the first one, element number 4, is the cover of that book, which discusses some of the crazier, what's the word I'm looking for here?
Sporting rituals?
Sporting rituals, sporting events. So if we can get to that element, then we can move forward, because I need illustration to show and articulate this point correctly. Fox tossing, octopus wrestling, and other forgotten sports. What is the guy doing in the balloon? What is possible hot air balloon fighting? Snake charming, it looks like. But I have another picture, and this one comes from the greatest source in the world that helped me write a lot of papers, Wikipedia.
Oh man.
Joking. So I thought this was like hilarious at first, and then you read more and more to it, and you realize that like in 17th century Europe, like 500 foxes were killed. The entire goal is that you have a teammate on both sides, and the idea is to like whip down the sheet that they're using, and whatever fox gets tossed the highest wins.
That's so fucking.
Not just foxes, badgers.
Don't say dogs.
No, God no, man. Man's best friend doesn't fall for that one.
Look at the fox in the top right there, man. That thing had snow on it. It was up that high.
I mean, there's the fox and the hound and the tosser. You gotta be careful with this.
Yeah, let's just put it this way. We are weird people.
Look, they didn't know what they were doing.
Humanity
What's amazing though is the guy who's like, feet up, you have those shoes.
Those would be.
You have those. Are you wearing those shoes?
No, man. These are.
No, those are nice.
Do you know what I call these shoes? These shoes are like the ones that Patrick Swayze wears whenever he like really wants to just kick them, and then like a knife comes out. It's like I'm ready. The Shibutis I call them now. Just hit
so much Peaky Blinders
with a little knife. Oh, Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders.
Jesus Christ. Get yourself a decent haircut. We're going to the races.
So here's the thing. What have you learned from this clip? Don't throw
toss
rats.
animals.
Don't throw octopuses. Don't bring me spiders. Eight-Legged Freaks is still the scariest movie I've ever seen in my life. You ever seen the movie?
No.
Giant.
A phobia
Giant.
of chainsaws is called common sense. And I think we're just enlightening young minds every day.
What else do you want from us?
I really don't know. Just don't throw dead rats as well, man. What's going on?
Who throws a dead
Danish
rat?
people, what are you doing?
Yeah, you're better
This is the
than that.
last time I'm eating a Danish. No, I'm joking. I like Danish.
Yeah, you like Danishes.
On the wall.